Something shocking is happening in Iran. The Iranian regime is deporting Afghan Muslims. Why is this happening? Is the Iranian regime giving Afghan refugees a choice, convert to Islam or leave the country? Are the Afghans being given a heroic welcome in the West? Not quite. Today, we'll expose the shocking double standards of the West. We'll expose their hypocrisy. Hello and welcome to our show. It's me. Western media will have you believe that the West is a beacon of democracy and freedom. They will also have you believe that Russia is an atheist state that throws people out of helicopters. Are not believing in communism. That's a story for another day. Today, we're focusing on the double standards of the West. Let's start with what's happening in Iran. The Iranian regime has started deporting Afghan refugees. At least 3,000 Afghans have been deported. How were they deported? By force. The Iranian regime is using force to deport Afghans. What is the international community doing about it? Nothing. Where are the human rights activists? Where are the so-called compassionate liberals? The same liberals who will shed crocodile tears over illegal immigrants in their own countries. They're conspicuously silent on the plight of Afghan refugees in Iran. Why is the Iranian regime deporting Afghans? Apparently because they're Muslims. The mullahs in Tehran don't like the fact that these Afghan refugees are Sunnis. The Iranian regime is a staunch Shia theocracy. So what does it do? It targets Sunni Afghans. It accuses them of being spies. It brands them as stooges of America and India. And now it is throwing them out of the country. What happens to these deportees? Many of them are heading to Pakistan. Some are going to Europe via Turkey. But most of them end up in Afghanistan, back in Afghanistan. And that too, in the middle of winter. Can you imagine anything more cruel than this? A refugee fleeing his country to escape the Taliban, only to be deported in the middle of winter by another Muslim state. What kind of Muslims are these Iranians? Remember, these are not unwanted guests. We're talking about a large community of people who have lived in Iran for years. They have homes in Iran. They have businesses in Iran. They've contributed to the Iranian economy. They've paid taxes to the Iranian government. And now they're being thrown out on the streets. What kind of a welcome is this? Where are the Muslim nations? Where is the OIC, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation? Why is it silent? On the other hand, look at what's happening in the West. Illegal Christian migrants from Afghanistan are getting a hero's welcome there. They're being celebrated. Their pictures are on billboards. And if you don't believe us, we have some fact checks. This is what passes off as news today. In Germany, a mosque was turned into a Christmas tree. In Austria, a priest blessed the Christmas tree at the Vienna State Opera. Carols are being played in public squares. All this in the name of religious freedom. Where is the outrage over the conversion of mosques into Christmas trees? Where are the so-called defenders of Islam? We say this every year and we'll say it again. Happy Christmas!